Som gent del barris, som la força llena, l'orgull de la ciutat, l'equip dels nostres cors. Han tornat a l'ACB, però han vingut per quedar-nos. I gent del barris per explicar-ho. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago. El que comença amb els sorteig de l'abril, el Jaume ens fa la crònica del partit, el Juanal, l'altaveu del barris nord, el Quim ens explica el seu quadern de viatge i després torna amb el femení. El Calfa amb la calfa prèvia i la base amb els amics de Naios, i el Xevi Albert Solibre sempre de festa. La cova d'en Morell, com s'apropa el millor del partit, mentre el departament d'atracaments busca foto pels sortejos. El xat del personal es descollona, les anècdotes de l'Albert flueixen amb les estadístiques del Jaume, mentre el Juanal i el Calfa la seva bola. El Xevi rebatejant patrocinadors i el Quim amb el seu quadern. Som gent del barris, som la força llera, l'orgull de la ciutat, l'equip dels nostres cors. Hem tornat a l'ACB, però hem vingut per quedar-nos. I gent del barris per explicar-ho. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago. Saludats, coneguts, amics, mecenes i patrocinadors, gràcies per acompanyar-nos en aquest viatge. Ens ho passarem bé, encara que ens deixem el fetge. Risoteràpia per un tubo dels soldats d'encuentre. Som cavall guanyador, tot i que el port no es paga per tot. Tenim mites i ferrars de terra i nojo. Som gent del barris, som del Força Lleida, l'orgull de la ciutat, l'equip dels nostres cors. Hem tornat a l'ACB, però hem vingut per quedar-nos. I gent del barris per explicar-ho. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago.
Molt bona tarda, gent del barris. Estem aquí avui molt ben acompanyats de Cory Walden, jugador del Episodi Lleida, un dels jugadors referents ja en la seva segona temporada al club després de ser una de les apostes decidides d'aquest nou projecte a l'inici de la temporada 24-25. L'any passat vam començar un format, una idea nascuda una mica fruit de la improvisació en certa manera, però també ben construïda. Havíem fet entrevistes al Presi, al Gerard, a diferents jugadors d'àmbit nacional, però a finals de la temporada 24-25 doncs ens hem llançat cap a la piscina per intentar fer-ho també amb jugadors internacionals. Va sortir més o menys bé la cosa, amb James Bateman i Thomas Brople, i avui doncs volíem portar el tercer en discòrdia, Cory Walden, perquè ens expliqués una mica com ha estat la seva carrera, el fet d'arribar fins aquí a Lleida i quines expectatives té per aquesta temporada. Això ho veureu properament, però avui queda un dia perquè el Episodi Lleida rebia el Breogán a casa, per tant, amb els nervis ja a flor de pell i les ganes de, després d'aquesta temporada de gairebé 2 mesos, doncs començar a competir ja de forma oficial. Per això, doncs, sense més demora, ja saludem al Cory, que tenim aquí amb nosaltres. Good afternoon, Cory.
Good afternoon.
Instance before the interview, we were looking backwards and we were seeing those kids playing here. You said that lots of running, lots of playing, lots of yelling.
Yeah.
How was your introduction to this sport?
Very similar. Started at a very young age with my father. Again, lots of yelling, lots of screaming. But it was enjoyable. I had fun. It was a time where playing basketball, including now, but playing basketball at a young age was just pure fun, and playing with my friends and having my father as a coach, it was a really enjoyable time.
Did you have any like relative or close friend that used to play basketball, and then you like took this to start playing also, or it was like your own decision to choose basketball as your sport?
I had an older brother and his friends who were always playing around the house or playing basketball or some sort of sports around the house, and I wanted to join with them, but he's much older than me. He's 8 years older than me, so of course I was too small to join with them. But I always wanted to play and wanted to be a part. And once I saw them playing and how much fun they were having, I wanted to start playing too.
Did he make it to professional levels or just amateur?
No. He played as a young kid and stopped after that.
So I suppose that you started playing like in your local team, more or less. And when did you make that first step forward?
The first step forward as far as what? As far as like the professional level, or once I noticed that I was good? Like which one?
I want to say like the previous one, like before going to college basketball. So I don't know if you make like this middle step somewhere else.
I think around the time I was like 13, 14, that's when I really realized like, okay, I'm pretty good at basketball, and I should start taking it serious. And this is like right as I was getting to high school. That's when I noticed that I was pretty good.
And then later on, you made it to college basketball. I think that you were you played for two teams. No? How was that stage? I always like try to focus on this stage because here in European basketball, in overseas basketball, as you say it, we don't have that step. Like players go from like the first stages of their career to senior in lower divisions, but they don't have like this intermediate stage, which is college basketball. So how did you deal with it?
I think most Americans, their dream is to go and play like a Division One at a Division One level basketball, and that's coming out of high school. I really wanted to do that, and had the opportunity to do it. But again, at that point, that's when I really noticed, okay, like I'm a little bit better. I can be even better than what I am now. And once I was able to get to that point, I was like, okay, I can experience new things. I can enjoy life as far as what comes with being at a university and, living the life of a college student per se. But it was cool. It was a very cool experience. I started at a school closer to my home, maybe like 30 minutes. It's actually the place where I met my wife. And then after that, I transferred to Eastern Kentucky, which is much, much further away. And I did 3 years there, and ended up making a good career out of it and enjoyed my time there and made really good friends, and all my teammates and the coaches who helped me get to that point or get to where I am now. And I enjoyed my time there, and it was really enjoyable.
Because how is that college life? Because we also, for example, in my case, I've also gone to university, and I relate it with studying, with the social part, with also like going out, I don't know, in Thursdays, for example. But you have to take really care of yourself because you are in some way a professional athlete, although being to college.
Yeah, exactly. Again, it's for a lot of people, it's a big wake-up call. Like you get there and it's a culture shock. Sometimes you're far away from home. You learn how to do certain things. You learn how to take care of yourself, and you're really just kind of thrown into the fire. And you make a way out of it. But there's people there. You make friends, and you have teammates. You kind of built-in friends, and they help you along the way. And I mean, those friends are lifelong friends who I talk to this day. And, you just go through the ups and downs of it. You get homesick, and of course you play basketball. You go to other sporting events like football and whatnot. But you enjoy your time, and of course you party and you do everything a college student does, and it's fun.
And like Thomas and James, your first step is not going overseas, but you play like a first season in G League. How was that change of scenario?
Again, another life adjustment. You just see a different side of basketball. Again, it's it's a grind. It's a really big grind. But again, you find out who you are again as a person, but in a professional setting, not necessarily at college. And it's a good step for a lot of people. You know, they go and they find out who they are and what they really want in basketball, what they want to get out of basketball, and it ends up being a really good step for people.
Because the players that are playing in G League are really focused on, let me say it that way, yeah? But in their team, or you can see the players that are like passing through a team like an opportunity to maybe play in the NBA, but they don't get like too serious like they would do in a team like here.
Yes. Yeah, that happens there. You have some people who either don't take it serious or they only think about themselves and then only think about the opportunity of maybe getting a call up back up to a NBA team. Again, like you have people who come from all different walks of life who are trying to play basketball for an opportunity. You know, some have been on the best college teams and are the best players on that team, and you have some people who are just trying out, who work at like a supermarket or something. So it's a mixed bag of athletes, but again, it's a good opportunity to see what you really want out of basketball.
You had that brief opportunity in the summer league with Boston Celtics, I think. Is that shirt like heavy? Like you have the responsibility that, oh, I'm playing for a badge that is like known worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's anyone who puts on any NBA jersey. But of course, you know, like there's certain teams who have like really historical jerseys, and just like you said, when I had the opportunity, like in a preseason game, to play in big arenas, and I'm like, wow, I'm really like wearing this jersey right now. It was pretty cool, but it does come with, you know, a sense of responsibility and a little bit of pressure.
And then you made your next step to like overseas basketball. You went for the first time to Belgium, I think. Which is like not one of the biggest leagues, would say, in Europe, but I think that is a very good stage to develop yourself, especially as a young player.
It was a great step for me. Of course, on a team who is, I think they may be on their 14th or 15th consecutive championship in Belgium. And when I was there, I was actually a part of number 6. And to go there, and I had really good teammates who were, you know, they were tough, you know, just kind of taught me how to be a professional in the European setting. I had a really tough coach with Dario, Coach Dario, and it was a good adjustment for me to go from playing in the States to transitioning to Europe.
Then you have like I think that one of the most important stages of your career that is playing in Israel. First of all, in the like most sportive part of it, I think that you are the MVP of the league.
Yep,
Yeah,
I was. Yep.
It was maybe the best or one of the best seasons of your career.
Yeah, it was a special year for sure. You know, just everything just clicked. Everything just kind of fell in line. I think the worst thing that happened that year was I actually lost my grandmother. My grandmother passed away that year, and after that, everything just kind of took off. I sometimes I don't even know how to explain it to people, but everything just kind of fell in line, and it ended up being a really good season for me.
And now that Israel like is in media everywhere for that war with Palestine, I want you to look backwards and how was life in Israel like in 2018, 2019, I think, because there has always been like this tense situation, but I don't know how the people like inside the country deal with it.
You know, it's when you're inside the country, a lot of the people, they don't even, you would never know that something like that is happening. There's been times where I was in my apartment playing video games and you hear the siren that, you know, rockets are firing, and you go like in your apartment, they have like a safe bunker that is like basically a basement, and it's like a concrete safe house, more or less. But you hear it, you go down there, and then once the siren goes off, everyone continues with normal life. I had a really good friend there, and he basically said like, you can't live in fear. Like these
Yeah.
things are going to happen, but you can't stop doing regular life, because once you change your life and live in fear, then they won.
But the situation of going like in a bunker is
Yeah,
like
it's
weird,
it's
and
crazy. Like
it's
in some moments you're thinking like, wow, I'm really like in a safe house. Like I'm really down here in a concrete bunker. But then I don't know, life goes on. Like you continue living your regular life. I left my house to go pick up food, and you just continue living.
how are you living all this situation in the Middle East? Like from distance, but you may have some people that you appreciate there or you met. Uh, how are you living that situation?
The living situation is fine. I mean, it's just like normal, but outside of the normal is the rockets and the fighting that may happen. I mean, there's dangers that happen. There's dangers all over the world, but life there outside of that it was really nice. It was really nice.
And then the next step of your career was in Partizan. How is playing in Pioneer?
It's crazy. It's crazy. That's to this day, that's like one of my favorite places to play. Like when you're the home team, it's really almost impossible to lose there, because the fans are so crazy. They apply so much pressure. The place is loud. Like it's extremely loud, and there's so many of them that again, it's almost impossible to lose. And of course, huge fan base, and yeah, I enjoyed my time playing there.
So it's not a myth that it's one of the most heated atmospheres in the world. Like you've been playing on that court, and you really, as a player, can feel it.
Yeah, any team that I played, or any player who has played there and they've become my teammate, if I played against them, they've always said that was by far the hardest place to play. Like they were like, yeah, as soon as we got there, we knew we were gonna lose. Yeah, like it's hard to explain it, but it's so hard to play there.
And you knew that you were going to win, so this boosts your confidence.
Yeah, with they give you an extra boost of energy, and you don't want to disappoint them, and you don't want to let them down, because they come to really support. And yeah, when you go out there, you just feel the electricity and the energy in the building.
And then I think there is 2 more steps before going to Lleida. It's Red Star Belgrade,
Red Star,
and Bayern Munich.
3 steps, and then Turkey.
In Turkey, in Galatasaray.
That's right, yeah.
Is there anything that you want to remark about those years? Like maybe, for example, here we see also like Bayern, one of the top teams, maybe not in basketball last years, but historically they have been, and it's also an important city, different culture in Germany. How were those years also?
Yeah, it was really enjoyable. The Red Star, it was COVID year, so it was a little bit different. It was a little bit different, but that for me, that was my first EuroLeague season, and again, it was really cool just to see the high level of competition, and being there, or coming from Partizan to go into Red Star, of course, was tough. But again, it was COVID, so it wasn't really too tough. But the switch from playing in 2 different competitions was really tough at first, but I got used to it. And then from there, I went to Munich, and that's where it's even bigger adjustment happened, where I was there with my wife. I was in Belgrade with my wife also, but I have started a family. And, I have my firstborn. Living as a family and doing the whole basketball circuit with family was also an adjustment. But being in Munich was really cool, because the city is, of course, historic and really nice and clean. And it was a really cool place to be. And basketball-wise was also fun. I was reunited with an old coach who I used to play for in Partizan. And that made the EuroLeague season and playing in the German league and everything a little bit easier, because I understood the coach. But yeah, playing for Bayern Munich again is like kind of like how you said with Boston. It's like, wow, like it's just a really like huge logo. Like everyone knows this logo. So you feel the sense of pride and a sense of like responsibility when you put that jersey on.
From Europe, we always have that impression that the EuroLeague is like overlooked by the NBA in some way in America. Did you expect like that the level to be that high when you started playing there?
I sure did. It's tough competition. It is tough, night in, night out. Each team from top to bottom. It is tough. It is really tough. The setup of the schedule with double weeks and the level of competition, the level of the players, and if you look at it now, it's only getting better. Like it's only getting better. It's only getting stronger. But yeah, once I knew I was going to EuroLeague, I had that in the back of my mind, like, okay, I really need to be on my game, because otherwise, like it will not go well. And some nights it did not go well, and some nights it did go well. But it's really cool. It's good competition, great competition. And as far as watching basketball, I'd much rather watch EuroLeague rather than NBA. So
Yeah,
I do. I prefer.
actually, you do?
I prefer to watch EuroLeague rather than NBA.
Why?
I think the game is structured different. It's structured differently, and it's more tactical. It's just more enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. And
because a lot of times each game and each possession really matters in EuroLeague.
And it's a thing that you won't say in the NBA happens. Like maybe there are more like residual matches and
Yeah. Each game matters, and each possession really matters. So there's a lot of weight that comes with that.
Because you've played in Pioneer, you've played in Barris Nord.
Yeah.
Was there any other atmosphere like in the EuroLeague that you said, "Whew, that's impressive"? Like maybe like in the east of Europe, Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey, Fenerbahce is tough. Trying to think when I was there. Playoffs, Barcelona was actually really tough. Yeah, I mean there's some places. Yeah, there's some places for sure. Now with Olympiacos and Panathinaikos, those are both historically known for having really good crowds too. But Pioneer, Stark Arena, both of those at the top.
You really get used to it after playing like those seasons in
you get used
Pioneer.
to it.
And then finally the next step of your career, and the last one at the moment, was like arriving here. You passed like from playing in the EuroLeague to going like to a team that has recently been promoted to the HCB. How did, or what was the differential fact that made you choose to go to Lleida at that moment?
At the time, I had a really tough year the year before. Not just basketball-wise, but just like off of the court. I had a really tough time, and I think I kind of lost touch as far as like the basketball side of like really enjoying the game and really loving it. And once I got the call knowing that Lleida really wanted me, I was like, okay, this is a second chance for me to really enjoy myself, find my love for basketball again, and really just be around a good group of people, a good group of individuals and teammates. This ended up being the perfect spot. I mean, I'm friends and cool with everyone around here, from the staff to teammates to just people walking around the city. It ended up being a really good place for me, and a place that I'm really happy to be. Of course, being here for 2 years now, but it's just a place that I could come and just really find my love for basketball again, and I have done that, and it's worked out great for me.
This is the question that we ask to every player that comes here to Lleida. But did you talk to Gerard before coming here?
I did, but not much.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, I did, but not much. Yeah.
Okay. So it was not maybe the decisive factor, because some players have said, I received like a call from Gerard. He's very persuasive. He knew how to convince me. It wasn't your case.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit, but when I talked to him, it was very straightforward. He just wanted me to come and be myself, just really come and just be myself. He had already heard about me already, so he just said, just come and be you.
and you really had like a full confidence on this project. I say it because you were one of the first to arrive, so you didn't know what was going to be like the next step of the team. If they really wanted like to do this step ahead and bring important players, or maybe I don't know, the financial resources would be more limited. I think that looking backwards, we had like a team who was capable and in fact it did of maintaining like the category. But I don't know, how do you spend like your first weeks here playing with a different environment? Everyone here was like from different places. Anyone had never played here. Different play styles. How was like that matchup at the beginning?
Just like how you said, it was an adjustment. Okay, I come from maybe being in a bigger city to Yedo, which is fine because even in the States, I don't live in such a big place. But for me, it was really just trying to find happiness again, just find myself, just be at peace, just kind of be in a really good place. And as I was searching for that, I found all of it here. And with that, the basketball followed right along. And the year before, I had really good teammates. It was a really good locker room to be in, good players. But I just had faith. I had faith in it. I had faith that they were working hard to want to stay in ACB, and I just believed in it.
And in the court, how did you feel during that first year? Because here there is maybe a thing that normally plays against you, that is like that you've played, so in G League, in Bayern, Galatasaray, Partizan, and people only for this reason expect you to arrive here and be like the main man on the score sheet, on offensive responsibilities. And I think that you had like a different role here that maybe like people in Lleida tried or lasted a little bit to understand what was your role here in Lleida. So how do you felt with it, and if it was like a bit of a pressure in the beginning for you?
I think it was more pressure on myself. But if you look throughout my career, I've kind of been in a different role in different teams. Or there's been times where I've been the leading scorer on teams, and there's been times where I've been mainly a defensive guy. But the constant that has been on every team is I've really done a good job of just being a glue guy, a guy who keeps the team together, or brings energy, or brings a good play or a special moment, and not necessarily take all the attention from myself. I mean, I can if when the moment calls for it, but it's really just a do whatever the team needs me to do. And in pressure situations, I'm the one who is just calm and can stay even keel. And when at first, once I got here, it was like, okay, I need to find myself. I need to, get back to, first of all, just really, really loving the game and really, just finding my role where I fit best in this team and what the team needs from me. And throughout the course of the season, I did that.
Was there a concrete moment where you made that click, or it was like a part of the process?
I think it was a part of the process. I can't think of a specific moment where it just kind of clicked.
Has there been any other seasons in your career that you've played so many minutes as like the one position as a playmaker?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's been multiple seasons.
Okay. From our position, it was clear that you arrived like in a combo situation, like combining both places. But especially after DeVos decided to leave the club, like you were more or less like
at the one position rather than the combo. Yeah, I think now I fit better as a one position. And at first, it was a bit of an adjustment because normally I would be at the one position, but I think I fit better now as one position.
And is this part of your experience or maturity, or is like that this stage of your career or this concrete play style fits you better or suits you better with this position than the other?
I think it's all of it. Yeah. I think it's all of it. Yeah.
We talked about Pioneer before. Like it's not the same as Paris Nord, we know. But was it also impressive for you to play in some way here, and also like to receive, from my opinion, since the first moment, that kindness from our fan base, because like that yellings of Cory is one of the first
Oh man,
chants.
don't downgrade it. This is a good place. This is a tough place to come here and win. You can see moments last year where even the top teams, they come here and it wasn't easy. So don't downgrade it. As far as this place gets rowdy. But yeah, I was really appreciative of it, and I was really impressed. And the fans here are nice. They're very supportive. They're loud, of course. It feels very intimate. I don't know how to explain it, but to me, it feels very intimate with the fans, and you're really close to them, and it's like it's not just like, it doesn't feel like fans that are coming to support. It almost feels like your friends, like your friends are coming to support. So it's a little bit different, but this place gets loud. It gets loud.
Okay, so we won't underappreciate it.
No, embrace it.
Like going back to the most sportive aspect of last season, you had like a quite good start. You, after the 6th week, you were like 3 wins, 3 losses. But then you had a difficult stage during the season, because it was like in 9 matches only 1 win. With the last one in Coruña. I think that it was the most critical part of the season. How did you, like as a team, deal with it, and what made you stood up and then do that good series of matches that earned you the permanent?
It was a rough time at that point. But we're all competitors, and we came together in the locker room, and we had a couple meetings, and once your back is against the wall, and you're really in real pressure situations, then you can either step up or you can fold under the pressure. And we were able to break that streak, but you were right. At one point, it was very rough.
Yeah.
It was very rough.
And at the end, you ended up like achieving that goal that was in the first year of this team in the ACB. And you were also in the second season the first one to go and repeat here for another season. Did you have any doubts, or it was an easy decision for you?
For me, it was easy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm really good and really cool with everyone from top to bottom. Like I'm cool with everyone, so it's like, okay, the opportunity to come back and play here again, and with the goal of course staying at ACB again, but even doing something maybe even bigger. Why not stay here? Why not stay here and try for it again? And Gerard understands me. I understand Gerard. I like his vision. I like his passion. I like his intensity, his toughness. He's a really tough and strict, demanding guy, but I like that. I like that in coaches, and for me it was easy. My family likes it here. My wife, my kids. I had a second son that was born here, so yeah, for me it was easy.
Did Gerard in some ways surprise you, because it's not typical to have like last season a 34-year-old manager with that much authority? I don't know how you live that.
For me, no, because and coaches, I just give them the utmost respect. So a lot of times I don't even think about him being so young. I just treat him as a coach. Sometimes as a friend, we joke around a little bit, but a lot of times, he's very strict, very demanding, and I respect him as a head coach. And so for me, no, it was. I don't even. A lot of times I forget about his age, and I just give him the respect for that.
You know that here in Lleida, after the major, he's like the second one. Like he's a very respected and well-known person here, because he's also from the city. So
yeah, for sure, he deserves it too, man.
Yeah,
he deserves it. Yeah.
What else? From this summer market, You were the first to announce that you were staying here in Lleida, but after like your renewal, also Uri, James, and these big names on the team, there were also like big signings for like a team that is also only staying in his second year in ACB, like Melvin, Joe, also players that came from abroad. Did you see like as a way of the team to say that this season the ceiling may be higher, like more expectations, more?
Yeah, with that comes more expectation, but it's a privilege to have expectation. If no one expected anything from you, then no one would care, But yeah, I mean, if you look at our team, we have an opportunity to do something really special. We have great players on the roster. Again, that was a big part of coming back, because I knew certain players are going to come back, and I was really good with them as far as James and Udi, and yeah, I was excited to come back, and I'm excited for this year because we do have a really good roster. We have good connection, good chemistry, and I'm excited to see what we can do.
So what are the goals for this season?
The top of the top. Why not? Just aim for the highest that we can go.
Yeah.
For now, of course, win more games than last season. That's a good start, but why not? Why not try to shoot for playoffs?
Caleb, the day of his presentation, came here. He didn't know anything about Lleida, but he said, "We will try to do playoff," and we were all like impressed by his determination.
Yeah. But why not? Shoot as high as you can. Why not?
We've talked with James, Uri, and all the members of the team. We know Cameron from the years before in lab, but I think that the player that has surprised more our fan base is Caleb, for his intensity, for his desire to win. How is he as a teammate?
Dude runs on batteries. I don't know how he does it. He runs on batteries. He's so athletic. He's so quick and explosive. He's a really, really good player. He's going to be an important part of our team, and I'm excited to see what he does this year. But yeah, he's different. He's different. He's good. Yeah, he's good, man.
And after the departures of players like Rafa, Pierre, also Thomas in some way, that had like a very heavy role in leaderships in the locker room. You maybe also had this role last season, but also this season you will have it like in bigger terms. Are you like prepared for this role?
Yeah, leadership comes in many different ways. I'm more of like a lead by example rather than a vocal leader. But with this, I'm stepping into, I guess, like a new position, a newer position, and like a main leadership position. So I need to be more vocal. So I've been working on that more. But I've always been one to just kind of lead by example and just kind of lead the troops. But I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the vocal challenge.
Okay, I'm sure you will do like in a great way. At the end of every match here in Barris Nord, when you do the haka and you clap with all our fan base, is there a particular thing that you are always with your children on court?
I don't know. So this kind of started once he was born in Munich. One day after the game, I didn't really notice, but he ran onto the court, and the EuroLeague captured it and posted it everywhere and whatever. And then after that, just once the game is over, he just likes to run out on the court. I enjoy it. I like to hug him and celebrate with him, especially after a win. He enjoys it. He enjoys the games too. But I don't know. I guess it's kind of become a bit of a tradition. But it started once he started. He was able to walk. He just ran out on the court one game, and he's been doing it ever since.
And now both of them, or only the biggest ones?
Only the biggest one. The small one, he'll be 5 months in a couple of days. Okay. So he's a little one.
You look like a familiar guy.
Yeah, you are a family guy. Yeah, I have a really big family, and family means a lot to me.
Is this because of the way that you were taught when you were a kid? I don't know, maybe with your family you have like a really strong...
Yeah, I talk to them every day. Family means a lot. Family and just relationships. If I'm if I'm close to you, and kind of everyone for that sense, but especially family. I'll do any and everything for them. Family means a lot. I have a lot of family, a lot of cousins, and again, I talk to them all the time, and they mean a lot to me.
Because you may have passed like 10, 15 years away from home. Was it difficult, like to deal with it?
Of course,
Yeah.
you know, to miss out on birthdays, graduations, funerals, everything. You know, you miss out on it, but you know, luckily we have like FaceTime, so you can kind of still be there a little bit. But I mean, but that's part of the sacrifice of being a overseas basketball player.
And is there a secret recipe, like to deal with it, or it's already part of the process to know how to those tough days?
Yeah, it's you learn to deal with it, and you become strong, and you learn how to deal with it.
You've have you always played like with the number 2 on your back?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a number I really like.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't. It sounds really weird, but I just feel like the number 2 just kind of fits me. I don't know why. The look of it, I don't know. It just kind of fits me, and I like how it looks. And only one other season, it was my very first year in Belgium. I was number 5 because at that time they didn't allow numbers lower than that. So that was the only year I didn't wear 2. Every other year in college and G League, high school, I wore number 2.
Because do you have any fixed routines? Like I have to do this every time I get on the court? Or...
I used to. I mean, there's some things like I don't know. Sometimes I'll goof around and jump over the center line.
Okay.
Like I like to jump over the center line, or but like as far as like putting my left shoe on or my right shoe, or I need to listen. No,
not that much.
Not anymore.
What else? Also, let me get back to it. Do you know that here in Lleida, I also asked 2 other players that have come here in our podcast, but we have like a very wide community on social media, especially Twitter. I don't know if you are really...
No, I don't have
into...
Twitter. I don't have Twitter, so no, I don't. I didn't know.
Trying to explain it like in a fast way to you, there is a fake account of every player in the squad. Okay. You also have your own. I think that you may have 2 or 3 because people are really identified with you, as I said before. And I think that from the biggest stage in the ACB, we are maybe the club that does more like the show on social media, so I don't know if you were aware of it, because other players said us that I've seen it and it really impressed or made me laugh.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't seen it.
So now, before like ending this interview, I will read you some questions that people from social media have really directed to you.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I haven't seen them, so I will try to put that filter on, because if not, it may be a mess. For example, your fake account asks, how does it feel to be the best player on the team?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I wouldn't classify myself as the best player on the team. I mean, if you looked at our roster, we have so many good players. For me to call myself the best player, nah. I wouldn't even call myself the best player. We have too many good players for me to call myself the best player.
Also, Gerard Amigo asks, what has been the most difficult player to play against, especially to defend, on your first season here in the league?
Probably Montero from Valencia, Marcelinho, of course. Yeah, those 2 they're really, really tough to guard.
You said like the youngest player and the oldest player in the league, but they're
tough.
They're really
tough to guard.
Another account asks if you prefer yourself with dreads or afro hair.
maybe dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe dreadlocks.
Because last season it was like an habitual thing in our team because Michael, you,
Yeah,
James, Thomas,
Yeah.
Derek, maybe also I
Yeah,
don't
Derek.
know. How Chavez also,
And Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah.
7 out of
Yeah, we all had long
14,
hair.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, we had long hair.
What else? One asks here if you are good at playing bowling. I don't.
Bowling?
Yeah. Have you ever been here in Lleida?
Of course.
So maybe they saw you.
I'm all right. Yeah,
Yeah?
I'm all right. I'm not great. I'm not amazing, but I'm okay.
What else? How do you spend your free time here in Lleida?
Chasing my kids around. Once training is over, I go and I pick up my kids or pick up Carter from school, and I just get them all situated. Sometimes hang out with my teammates, or my teammates will come over, or we'll go somewhere. Sometimes we'll, I don't know, go do random things, or take the kids to go play outside or play somewhere, or just kind of relax. Nothing too much.
Do you have any spot here in the city that you say like it's my safe place, the place that I like to go to relax and take some time?
Here.
Yeah.
No, if I tell you my safe
Yeah,
space, it won't be safe anymore.
Okay, that's true. There are lots of questions that I can't say, so I'm really passing through them.
Right? Yeah.
They also, lots of them talk about different atmospheres. For example, here in Paris North, we've talked especially about it. Another one asks about Stark Arena in Belgrade.
Yeah, it's a crazy place. It's also crazy. Pioneer is a little bit smaller, or it's much smaller than Stark Arena, but a full Stark Arena is, again, another tough place to play. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's hard to explain. It's not even noise. It's just like pressure in the ears. But it's a crazy place to play. It's another place where, if it's packed or sold out, then it's really hard to lose there.
This is a curiosity of mine, but you have also Serbian citizenship?
I do. I have a Serbian
is that?
passport. I got it once I went from Partizan to Red Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've never played with national team or something like that?
No.
So I don't know if you have something to say to our audience, to the people that from this Saturday onwards this season will try to make you get your best from the team. So if you want to say like a few words to our audience, feel free.
Personally, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for cheering me on. On behalf of the team, we are happy to have your support for the year. We can't wait to make you proud for the season, and hear your support as the games go on throughout the season. Through the ups and downs, we never overlook the support that you give us, and we look forward to a good year.
You said you were a silent leader, but you're good at it also.
Yeah, I'm all right.
We will give you a present. This is one
sweet.
of the T-shirts that we make. They're very similar to the ones that have the people here. If you want to show it, it's 2XL. I think that it's okay for you.
Oh yeah.
So it's the color of the team.
That's a
Here
good
there
one.
is Gendal Barris, that is the name of our podcast. It's like people of Barris North.
Okay. Oh
the
yeah.
name. And here are the different stages of our brief history, but because the team, it was built in 2012.
Okay.
After the team that was before here disappeared.
Okay.
And it was maybe, so the main parts here, maybe Gerard arrived in 2021, and the year we get to ACB.
This is Gerard.
Yeah. It's the representation of him.
Yeah.
And you can see that in 2026 we will go up. So I think
that's the goal, man. That's the goal. I like this. I like this shirt.
And I think that you also have brought a present.
Yeah, I do.
for us.
I brought some. I brought some shorts. These are some
Oh.
game shorts that yeah. There we go.
Oh, these are nice.
A couple game shorts. Yeah, that's from the
Catalan League.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Para gent del Barris, gràcies por ayudarnos. Curry Golden.
Yeah,
that's nice, man.
yeah, you got that one, and from all the jerseys,
Mhm.
from all the jerseys we wore.
Okay. So we've had like lots of shirts, but very few shorts.
Now you got the shorts to match it.
Yeah. These will be given to 3 of our followers. So
Sweet.
I will say it in català. Espero que
yeah.
tots els que vulgueu participar ho podeu fer a gent del Barris... Com era, Juan? Ara m'ho has de recordar, això. A l'Aixeta, ja sabeu ben bé on us estem demanant, us repartim a cada episodi, però encara no ens hem après el nom de l'enllaç, doncs tots aquests pantalons sortejats pel Cory, sembla que també li agrada la samarreta, per tant, molt ben acompanyats a la tarda d'avui. Cory, it was an absolute pleasure. I hope that you have really been comfortable here talking with us.
Yep, absolutely.
And really good luck during the whole season.
Sweet, thank you.
You will always have your gates open here in General Barris.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man.
I això ha estat tot per avui, l'entrevista amb Cory Walden, aquests 3 pantalons per sortejar. Esperem que hagueu pogut conèixer una mica més la persona també que hi ha darrere el jugador. Jo crec que en certa manera també ens ha sorprès. Reflexions molt interessants que ens ha deixat. I fins aquí aquest nou episodi de Gent del Barris. Ens veiem dilluns vinent.
Sempre amb la força Lleida, l'orgull de la ciutat, l'equip dels nostres cors. Tornem a la CB però en ningú per quedar-nos. I gent del Barris per explicar-ho. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago. Les anècdotes de l'Albert flueixen amb les estadístiques del Jaume. Mentre Juanali el cau fa la seva bola. Patrocinadors, l'equip amb el seu quadern. Som gent del Barris, som de la força Lleida. Tornem a la CB però hem vingut per quedar-nos. I gent del Barris per explicar-ho. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago. Les estadístiques del Jaume, mentre Juanali el cau fa la seva bola. El Geri va batejant patrocinadors, l'equip amb el seu quadern. Som gent del Barris, som de força Lleida. Tornem a la CB però hem vingut per quedar-nos. I gent del Barris per explicar-ho. Força Lleida, visca Trinidad i Tobago. Saludats, coneguts, amics, mecenes i patrocinadors. Gràcies per acompanyar-nos en aquest viatge. Ens ho passarem bé encara que ens deixem el fetge. Risoteràpia per un poble amb els soldats d'encuentre. Som cavall guanyador tot i que el port no es paga part. Prop de Nites i Ferran, Seteda i Nojo. Som gent del Barris, som del Força Lleida. Visca Trinitat i Tobago.